I've read 100 books this year, and I'm gonna be sharing with you guys all the books that I read and giving like a really quick rating, just like a yes or no, whether you guys should read them or not, because I feel like sometimes it's hard to go through someone's Goodreads to like see what is like good or not good. I will say I don't really remember what I rated some of these books, but I do remember how they made me feel. So I will be sure to give a yes or no rating. I'm gonna try to make this video very fast. So let's get into this video. Make sure you guys subscribe if you're new, because there's new videos every Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And I hope you guys enjoy. If you want a more in-depth look of each book, I'm just gonna like say the name and whether you should read it, like yes or no. If you want a more in-depth look into the books, head over to my Goodreads, because I actually give like 3 paragraphs per book, just like really summarizing the book. So yeah, let's get into it. Archer's Voice by Mia Sheridan, yes. It's Not Summer Without You by Jenny Han, yes. The Cheat Sheet by Sarah Adams, yes. We Were Liars by E. Lockhart, no. All I've Wanted, All I've Needed by A.E. Valdez, yes. The Better Half by Ali Frank and Asa Humans, yes. The Perfect Strangers by L.S. Stratton, yes. A Thousand Boy Kisses by Tilly Cole, yes. Great Kitchens of the Midwest by J. Ryan Straddle, no. Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid, no. Excuse Me While I Ugly Cry by Joya Goffney, yes. Final Offer by Lauren Asher, yes. Terms and Conditions by Lauren Asher, yes. Love is a Revolution by Renee Watson, no. The Neighbor Favor by Christina Forrest, yes. Dora Goes Off Script by Annabelle Monaghan, yes. Same Time Next Summer by Annabelle Monaghan, yes, yes, yes. Wait for You by Jennifer Lynn Armentrout, yes. 99 Days by Katie Kotugo, no. Girl in Pieces by Kathleen Glasgow, yes, and be sure to have tissues nearby. Behind the Scenes by Christina C. Jones, yes. Happy Place by Emily Henry, yes. The Way I Used to Be by Amber Smith, yes. The Soulmate Equation by Christina Lauren, no. Black Girls Must Be Magic by Jane Allen, yes. We'll Always Have Summer by Jenny Han, yes. Losing Hope by Colleen Hoover, yes. The Two of Us by Taylor Torres, yes. Wash Day Diaries by Jamila Rouser and Robin Smith, yes. There Goes the Neighborhood by Jane Adia, yes. I feel like I'm saying yes to a lot of books, but I will say that just because I'm saying yes to a book does not mean that it's gotten a high rating. At the end of this video, I'm gonna share with you guys 10 like of the top rated books that I would say I've rated the highest so far, or that I've really like been gravitated towards. But there are some books that like don't have a high rating that I would still recommend, because I feel like everyone has a different palette for like what they want in a book. And I feel like whenever I'm recommending a book, there's just some books like with no spice, or books maybe that are just like happy, fluffy, and easy, or some books maybe that are too hard for someone to read. Like there's different genres that everyone's looking for. So just because something is a yes doesn't mean it's like a 5-star rating. But again, at the end of this video, I will give you guys a roundup of 10 books that I think are like the best that I've read so far. Take a Chance by Mieko May, yes, yes, yes. Without Merit by Colleen Hoover, no. Literally, she almost like hooks up with a family member, like absolutely not. Rock, Paper, Scissors by Alice Feeney, yes. Little Do We Know by Tamara Ireland Stone, yes. The Sun Is Also a Star by Nicola Yoon, yes. And I don't have Magnolia Parks on me by Jessa Hastings, because one of my friends is borrowing it. That's the only book that one of my friends is borrowing that I've read this year, and that one is a yes, yes, yes. I rated that 4.5 stars. Have We Met by Camilla Baker, yes. The Summer I Turned Pretty by Jenny Han, yes. Daisy Hates by Jessa Hastings, yes. I always get so intrigued by the front of this cover. It's so pretty. Anxious People by Friedrich Bachman, no. Carrie Soto's Back by Taylor Jenkins Reid, yes. The Do-Over by Lynn Painter, yes. The Last Thing He Told Me by Laura Dave, yes. Someday Maybe by Anya Noir Benelli, yes. The Best of Us by Sarah Pekkanen, no. Love Light Farms by BK Borson, no. It Happened One Summer by Tessa Bailey, yes. One Day in December by Josie Silver. I think this is like one of the best Christmas books that I've read, so yes. Black Girls Must Die Exhausted by Jane Allen, yes. Reggie and Delilah's Year Falling by Elise Bryant, yes. Meet Cute Diary by Emery Lee, yes. Funny You Should Ask by Alyssa Sussman, yes. Finding Cinderella by Colleen Hoover, I'll I'll say yes if you've read the other books, no if you haven't. No Show by Beth O'Leary, no. Icebreaker by Hannah Grace, no. Things We Hide from the Light by Lucy Score, no. Meet Me at the Lake by Carly Fortune, no. The Summer of Broken Rules by K.L. Walther, no. Fast by Millie Belazar, yes. Hala by Nikki May, yes. Rhythm and Muse by India Hill Brown, yes. Book Lovers by Emily Henry, yes. The Dead Romantics by Ashley Poston, yes. Night Crawling by Layla Motley, yes. Brightside by Kim Holden, no. Monday's Not Coming by Tiffany D. Jackson, yes. Daisy Jones and the Six by Taylor Jenkins Reid, yes. Set the Fire on High by Elizabeth A. Spito, yes. Hopeless by Colleen Hoover, yes. Magnolia Park's The Long Way Home, yes, 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 5 stars. If You've Been With Me by Laura Nolan, yes, and the book that like is kind of going along with this book comes out in, I think, October of this year, and I cannot wait. The Fine Print by Lauren Asher, yes. Before I Let Go by Kennedy Ryan, yes, 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 rated this 5 stars. The Whisper Network by Chandler Baker, no. The Mister by E.L. James, yes, but only if you like spice. I Think I Might Love You by Christina C. Jones, yes. Dear Amelia by Asia Monique, yes. The Poet X by Elizabeth A. Spito, yes. Love Radio by Ebony Liddell, yes. Continuum by Daniel Allen, yes, yes, yes. You'll love this if you love dialogue in books. Layla by Colleen Hoover, no. Little Life by Hanya Yangahara, no. Flow by Kennedy Ryan, yes. Ace of Spades by Farida BK Ayimide, yes. On Rotation by Shirley Abubi, yes. Lonely Hearts Book Club by Lucy Gilmore, no. Untying the Knot by Megan Quinn, yes, but only if you like spice. Only Love Can Hurt Like This by Paige Toon, no. The Love Hypothesis by Allie Hazelwood, yes. Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter, yes. Hating Game by Sally Thorne, yes. An American Marriage by Tiari Jones, yes. The Housemaid by Frida McFadden, yes. Black Girls Must Have It All by Jane Allen, yes. Their Vicious Games by Joelle Wellington, yes, yes, yes. This book was so, so good. My Dark Romeo by Parker S. Huntington and LJ Shin, no. Flawless by Elsie Silver, no. But I will continue to read the series because the writing is really good, just didn't love the storyline. Then She Was Gone by Lisa Jewell, yes. He Said, She Said by Kwame Alexander, no. Black Book by Matteo Ascapori, yes, yes, yes. Now it's time to go through the 10 books that I picked. I think I picked 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I picked 10 books that are like my top 10 of the year so far. Now I say so far because I could very easily change this. I still have tons of time left in this year to read more and more books. So I know some of these are gonna fall off of my top 10 by the end of the year though. You guys will get to see a well-rounded view of the books that I've read because I'll do another updated video like this, and then I will also share the 10 other books that are like my top 10 of the full year. This is just like the top 10 of like the 100 books I've read. So the first book is Terms and Conditions by Lauren Asher. I flew through this book so fast, and honestly the whole series I flew through it, but this one in particular, I love that the main character, she's black and she's just like very strong, and the love in this is beautiful. I also could not shut up about it. I talked about it so much and I just really enjoyed it. I'm not gonna really give a synopsis of a lot of these books because I feel like I've already talked about them in so many videos, and also a lot of them are very popular. But this Terms and Conditions by Lauren Asher, the whole series itself is really good. Also, this was a 4-star read for me, and some of these books in this top 10 are 4 stars because I have some 5 stars and some 4.5 star books, but I don't know if I have like 10 to like add them all together to make like a full 10 because I don't know if I have them or not. So I just grabbed out of these 100, like the ones that really stuck out to me, and this one definitely did. Another book that I loved was Same Time Next Summer by Annabelle Monaghan. This one reminds me of Happy Place, which I loved. I actually gave Happy Place 4.5 stars, but I think that this sticks out even a little bit more to me. I rated this 4.5 stars, and I think I like it because it really encapsulates what it's like to not really know like where you're going in life and to like be in love and fall in love and to have a career that you hate and to like want to get out of it but feel like you have obligations. It's like a very good story for adulthood, I feel like, and I just love the main character. She's super quirky, and there's so many quotes. I don't even like annotate books, and I found myself wanting to annotate this because there's so many good quotes. Another book that I love is Reggie and Delilah's Year Falling by Elise Bryant. This was such a happy, fluffy, easy book. I just found myself smiling throughout this. I love in the book that they have like text messages, and it's just very much like a happy, easy, fun book. And this book also didn't have any spice, at least I remember, if I remember correctly. So pick this one up if you're looking for like romance books without spice. I also liked The Last Thing He Told Me by Laura Dave. Now, I actually rated this book 4 stars, and I rated it 4 stars because the ending wasn't my favorite, and I feel like that really plays a huge part in thrillers, but this could have been a 5-star read. I read this in less than 24 hours. It was so fast paced, and this actually is, I think, a like TV show on Netflix or something, like so fast paced. I kid you not, you will fly through this book. It was really, really good. Again, it's called The Last Thing He Told Me by Laura Dave. I also read Fast by Millie Belizar, and there are so many triggering things in this book, but it was so hard-hitting and just so heart-wrenching. I'm interested to see if this will still be on my top 10 by the end of the year. I feel like it will be because it's a book that is like so unique. I actually didn't go into this book thinking that it was a romance, so I was pleasantly surprised when I realized like that it's a friends to lovers story, which is my favorite trope. And it also just talks about a girl as she like ages. I think she starts at age 8 and ends at like mid-30s, so you really get to see her grow throughout her life. Then Their Vicious Gains by Joel Wellington is a book that I almost rated 5 stars, but to be a 5-star read, 1, you have to give me the 5-star feeling, and 2, I have to want to read that book again. And I feel like I got everything I wanted out of this book, but I rated this 4.5 stars, but like a high 4.5. I loved it. If you like the show Squid Games, you will love this book. It's literally that, but like with a black woman who's like trying to navigate her way through the world. It was so good. High stakes of this one. Taylor Jenkins Reid's book, Carrie Soto Is Back, is a book that I have recommended so many times. And I think I've read 5 Taylor Jenkins Reid's books, so I feel like I have a good like range. I've read Malibu Rising, I read Daisy Jones and the Six, I've read Carrie Soto Is Back, read One True Loves, and I know I'm missing one more, and it's literally on the tip of my tongue. 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. And so I've read all 5 of those, and I feel like that is a good, well-rounded view of her writing, and I cannot get enough of it. But this book, literally by the end of this book, I wanted to like look her up to see if she was real, because I felt like Carrie Soto was real. Sometimes she was lovable, sometimes she was a little unlikable to like the general public of the book, but that made me like her more because I feel like she really encapsulated what like strong womanhood looks like. And yes, she did not make the best decisions always, but I feel like she really thought about herself. And I feel like as women, sometimes we're made to feel like we should put ourselves like 2nd, 3rd, 4th, or 5th sometimes in like list of priorities, and this girl is literally that girl, and she ends up like just crushing it in the book, and I just love reading about her life. And then If He Had Been With Me by Laura Nolan is a book that made me cry. This is a 5-star rating for me, and I cannot wait for the like tandem book that's coming out at the end of this year. Absolutely love this. I was on the edge of my seat the entire time that I was reading this book. Like, it's not the entire time, but like I knew something bad was gonna happen because the book starts out that way. So like your heart is kind of just like something's gonna happen, and then you fall in love with like both the 2 people in the book, and I just love them so much. I cannot wait for the next book to come out. I can't talk about this book enough. I literally can't shut up about it. I have never wanted to fan cast people in books, literally ever. Like, I never have ever done that, and I've literally looked on TikTok, looked on Instagram to fan cast the characters in this book series. Now, this is Magnolia Parks The Long Way Home, but honestly the whole series is good. I rated Magnolia Parks, the first book, I rated it 4.5 stars, and I rated Daisy Hates, which is the second book, 4.5 stars. I rated this 5 stars, which is the third book, Magnolia Parks Long Way Home, and right now I'm reading the 4th book, which is Daisy Hates The Great Undoing. Now, I think I love this book, 1, because I went into it looking for sheer entertainment. I did not go into this book expecting like the most beautiful love story, to like fall in love with all the characters. Like, this book is mess. If you like reality TV, if you like messy relationships, messy like high society, rich people with like helicopters and like buying designer things, this is the book to read. The last book out of the 10 is Before I Let Go by Kennedy Ryan. 5 stars for me. This book was so heart-wrenching. There's a part in the book where, if you read this book, you know what I'm talking about, but this couple is divorced and they're kind of like reconciling, but kind of not. Like, they don't know if they want to get back together. And there's a point in the book where you realize what broke them apart, and it is so valid. Literally heartbreaking. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys really just want to look through all of these books, and I hope you guys will stay for another video that's coming up on Tuesday. That's gonna be a really fun one, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.